Hi everybody, we're the Babes of Bourbon. I'm Megan Rudder.
And I am Eric Rudder.
And today we are going to be trying RY3 whiskey.
Yes, which is a rye whiskey that is finished in Caribbean rum casks. It's actually, so Phenomenal Spirits is who sells this product. The blender. They are sourcing the rye whiskey, but then they also create their own rum. And they're aging it.
Convenient to get the barrels from there, isn't it?
They're rum barrels, so that's awesome. And this is a cask strength, and it is 59.7% alcohol, which comes out to be 119.4 proof.
Woo. And Phenomenal Spirits, the people that blend it, it is an MGP product, is that correct?
I am not sure where the whiskeys come from. They say they're just 3 different rye whiskeys.
From Canada and from the US.
Yes.
So not just all American.
So I'm guessing it's Canadian and MGP maybe, but we're not 100% sure.
So don't quote us on the MGP portion. Sometimes it's hard with blenders or distilleries where they source their products. Some people are really open about it and some people just like to keep that to themselves. But where we got this was a company called, let me see if I pronounce it right, Curiata, I think. It's on the front of the bottle. So that'll be on our Instagram on the Babes of Bourbon if you want a close-up of the front of it.
Yeah.
I just had gone through and read the story. It's run by Adam, Joey, and Joanna. And their little blip on their website just kind of goes into, they found it difficult to find like really good bourbon and whiskey from craft distilleries unless they happened upon a restaurant or happened upon like a tour where they discovered like a really cool product. So they created a company. It's a blend of a word between curiosity and a Portuguese word that I don't know how to pronounce. That means curation, and that's how they got the name. But so Curiata goes ahead and it kind of goes out for you. It finds all the cool craft whiskeys out there and bourbons, and it sells it to you. So RY3 is sold through them. I think it's exclusively sold through them.
Yes.
Or so my bottle says.
Well, this is their store pick. So they picked it. So, yep.
So it's delicious. And we also, if you saw our other video, we just got our Penelope full bottle. Which is right here.
From them, yes.
It's kind of like hidden by me, but we also got that in the same order, so it was a good one cost of shipping for 2 bottles.
Yeah, so I really like this business.
Very good customer service.
Excellent. I accidentally ordered the non-cask strength, and I just emailed them, and they fixed it for me right away, sweet. Which is awesome. And this is taking us back in time. They sent us a little handwritten thank you note.
Isn't that sweet?
For ordering from them, and they gave a little message about each bottle, so it definitely personalized.
Yeah,
so, which is awesome.
Which made it really enjoyable, and I think they know what they're doing. Because, if you're selling, if you're an online store, at least in COVID, it's kind of nice to be an online store, but you miss that personal touch a little bit, but they really are hitting that on the head. And
I think for an online store, it's really reasonable. The shipping was like $15 or $16, and we didn't order that much, but if you order $200 or more, you also get free shipping. So
that's really nice.
That's awesome.
And the bottles, they weren't priced ridiculously over the MSRP either. They were very reasonable, like what you would find in a local liquor store, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's get to it. I'm excited about this one. Oh, I'm sorry. we were both reaching for it because it's that good, guys. Here you are. Good sir.
Woo.
I know he really likes this one, so I gave him a little bit extra. Hope I didn't blow the secret that you like this one by telling them. But yeah, this one's fun. I'm excited to review it. Ready?
Absolutely.
Let's rumble. This one it's very interesting because I'll tell you why, guys. Why is it interesting? Eric and I get like completely different noses and completely different flavor profiles on this, which really hasn't happened before.
No.
And it's very odd.
It is. It's strange. I do get, well, say your notes first.
Okay. See, when I am nosing this bad boy up, it smells like apples to me. Like, this smells like strong apples, like a crisp green apple. And there's also like subtle notes of citrus and honey. And I don't know if those are the actual notes, but that's what I really get.
What I'm getting out of this is like those floral notes, a little bit of honey, and then I do get that green apple. So I think it's almost like in reverse order for you and me of what we're getting out of it.
Yeah. And when you say floral, like if I go back and give it another sniff, I can get that, but it's kind of like with the honey for me. If you've ever like got honey from a farmer's market, you know how sometimes it has that like florally scent. That's what it reminds me of.
Like the honey nectar, like wild honey, not
yes, wild honey, not the one you get in the little squeeze bear with the happy little hat.
The fake stuff, sugar.
But he's so cute. You just have to buy that bottle sometimes. Yeah, just kidding, guys. All right, you ready to taste it?
Absolutely.
Apple. Like, I get a huge punch of apple. I do get honey as well.
I get like eating straight from a honeycomb honey. And it is fantastic. It just coats the whole mouth in that honey flavor, and it
does.
It is amazing.
You know what's weird? This is the first time that I'm getting a lot more honey forward. Where the other days, I wonder if something I ate maybe affected it a little bit. I still get really strong apple, but I'm getting a lot more honey with this tasting. Interesting. Because we ate dinner like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a difference.
And the last time we
had dinner and then
drank it right after. So
it's very, very unique. I don't think it has like a strong traditional rye flavor.
No.
Because sometimes with ryes you really get that grain flavor. You know what I mean? And that's like hidden in here, but it's not like grain taste forward.
Yes. I would say there are your traditional rye notes in there. Yeah. You do have to search for them a little. Yeah. There is still that rye spice on the back end, that finish I'm getting.
I agree with that.
I get the honey coating the mouth that lasts for a little bit, and then it finishes to that more traditional rye finish in the back of your throat where you get maybe a little cinnamon with that.
Yeah. Little bacon spices at the end.
Yes.
It's really tasty. This is something that is, it's unique. Like, this is one of those bottles that if you brought out with your, I think, whiskey drinking friends, I think almost everyone would be like, wow, I've never really tasted anything like this before. I'm being finished in a rum cask barrel. I got the same word. I'm being finished in that. I'm not getting the same kind of notes as the other rum finished bourbons and whiskeys that we've tried in the past.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a quick comparison.
Maybe we will.
To our Angel's Envy, which is like sugar on top of sugar. But should we score this one first?
I think we should. All right. Of course, our rating scale out of 10. You guys know me. I'm pulling out my calculator because I'm not gonna try. All right, so nose out of 2. I'm gonna give it a 1.25. For me, it's subtle.
I'm going to give mine a 1.5. I get like those 3 like distinct notes that I enjoy. True. You get the honey, you get the a little bit of floral notes and a little bit of apple, and I really enjoy that.
You know what? I'm giving it an extra 2.5 because I agree with what Eric was saying. When I gave it that nose the second sniff-a-doodles, I'm like, you know what? This is actually... You're right. He's just right, guys. Okay, so for taste, out of 3 points, I'm going to give this one a 2.25. It's really good.
Yes. I am going to give it a 2.5. It really coats my mouth, that honey, and it lasts a few seconds. It's not like it just comes and goes. Some, you get that taste up front and it just gone immediately. So I really enjoy that nice coating finish. Mouth feels good. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
2.5.
That's a good rating. All right, so then for the finish, out of 2 points, I'm going to stick with it this time. I am going to give it a 1.25. I think the finish is good. I don't think there's anything super remarkable about the finish when you compare it to the taste in the nose. Like, the taste in the nose is so unique, and I hate using the word complex because I feel like we've been overusing that between ourselves, but it is, guys. It is complex.
I agree with you. This one definitely has a nice finish, but it's not like overly complex. You just get those nice rye spices in the back. I'm going to give it the same, a 1.25.
Very nice. Now for pricing and availability, do you remember how much this bottle was?
It was about $68, and you do have to order it from Curiada.
Curiada. No, you said it right.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, and it's okay if you butcher the name, guys. It's on the website. It says you can pronounce it however you want. It's a made-up word. Although they do give you like the phonetics so that you can try. For pricing and availability, $68. It is a small distiller. Well, not even a distillery, like just a blending company that puts this bad boy together. So the bottles are going to be a little bit higher in price. The website that you can get it from, it does ship to 28 states right now. I'm going to give it, I think, a 1.75 out of 3.
That's a good score. Yeah.
Like, I do wish it was a little less expensive than $68, although I do think for once in a while, worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it, for this exact same reasons, a 1.5 out of 3. I think $68 is a lot, but you are supporting an awesome company who I think is just going to evolve over time. Yeah. This is also a barrel-proof version, so...
That's true, they are more expensive. And it's a really good barrel-proof.
And it is a rye, which is a little more expensive to make. Maybe I should just make scoring easy. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth the money.
I agree.
At least trying once, because it is very unique. Yeah. And everything I've read online, if you can't get the cask strength, I know they are low on numbers, so if you want the cask strength, order soon.
Go get it, guys.
But I've heard the normal 100 proof version is also very good.
I believe it. It's tasty. So my total out of 10 is a 6.75, which I think for rye is pretty high for me, honestly. I really enjoyed this bottle.
I need to see this calculator for a moment.
See, she should pull out your calculator. It's a smart thing to do. But really, I do highly recommend this bottle. It's really good.
Absolutely. Now I just have to remember what I scored it.
I don't remember, honey.
I know I was at 4, and then I gave it 1.5 for finish. Yeah. Oh, I gave it 1.25 for finish. This is very bad. Too bad we can't edit this out, but I think I gave it a 6.75.
Should we just call it a 7?
Yeah, when I'm editing it, I will reconfirm my score.
Put little comments at the bottom. I was wrong. Just kidding. So let's just round up to a 7 out of 10. I think that's what this bottle deserves. Very good. And again, if you follow along, if you watch our videos, or if you're newer here, anything over a 5, we recommend. Yeah. Over the 5, worth the buy. Should we pull out the...
Let's just do it quickly.
Oh, you know what? You know what we don't have, though? We don't have a little glass of water.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
That's okay. I think this is going to be overwhelming sugar.
Okay. Just give me a really small pour, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I'm really enjoying this and I want to come back to it. Just like to compare it to something that
the Angel's Envy Angel's Envy rye.
Yeah.
So, not cask strength.
Not cask strength. Okay, wow. It's crazy going from that nose to this nose. I'm trying to like get something on it.
This is just like maple syrup.
It
and
is so strong in maple
sugar.
syrup. And we've done a review on this one before.
Yep. I think it came around the 6 mark.
Whoa, that is different.
This is like pure sugar.
It's terrible. Oh.
It's maple syrup. If that's what... I mean, I almost think this is like a party bottle where you burn it out.
It is a party bottle.
For your friends who might not be I mean, this could be good for shots even. It tastes like doing a maple syrup shot.
It literally tastes like eating a pancake.
Yes.
Like take an Eggo. And not like the pure maple syrup. Get like Mrs. Butterworth's and just like soak every little quadrant of that Eggo. Which isn't bad. But like when you go from like the sweet like floral and honey of this to this, it's different.
This RY3 is definitely like your more traditional notes of rye whiskey, and it's finished. So like think of a bourbon finished in a port barrel where you're getting some of those port notes, but it's not taking it away from what the rye whiskey is supposed to be.
I completely agree with that. And also, guys, I know we just to call out though, we did go from cask strength to not cask strength, which is making like the Angel's Envy be far less flavorful when it comes to like the bourbon aspects. But if the maple syrup aspects are really there, but this is not an Angel's Envy rye bashing. You know why I'm sad, guys? I'll tell you why I'm a little sad. Because I don't even know, was it like 5 months ago? I thought this bottle was amazing. Oh, don't hurt me like that. Did you see it, guys? Did you see it? And he was like, yeah, I know you did. That just shows how tasting and drinking bourbon every week, your palate can develop and change over time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, back to RY3. It's bomb.
It's amazing. I absolutely love this.
Yeah.
Going really back to it after having this Angel Envy, I'm even getting more of those honey notes. It is so good. I would highly recommend
it's so good.
Purchasing this.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible, you guys. It's making me think back to like our very first starter videos and thinking, should we go back and like rate all of those and see how much things have changed? Maybe. But that just means try things, go back, try them again. Is it as good as you remember? What if you hated it and now you're like, wow, this is actually really good?
Absolutely. Like when we went to visit Buffalo Trace and tasted all those different bottles, I'm like, these are so good.
Yeah.
And it was sort of the hype being at Buffalo Trace.
I was wooed.
Yes.
We were on our honeymoon. I was wooed by the fun of Buffalo Trace.
And they're still very good, but there is so many other good things out there to enjoy.
Absolutely. Like this RY3 from Curiata.
Yes.
Excellent, folks.
And phenomenal spirits.
And, and the people that actually make the bottles, of course. Phenomenal spirits. Thanks, guys. I couldn't find anything about them. We tried so hard.
Yeah, they are a startup company, so.
That makes sense. But if I ever see Phenomenal Spirits making anything else that is bourbon or whiskey related, I will give it a buy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all of our subscribers. And
yeah, thank you so much.
Guys. You make it fun.
It's so much fun. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
Share the video.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great night.
Have a good night. Bye. Damn, that Angel's Envy is shit.